Start off the trip, Jess and I drove to High Point from Raleigh to pick up the Teardrop trailer, and then immediately took it to Oak Hollow Campground. This is a Google Earth studio shot I made. We were gonna cook dinner, but it was so late we just went to a brewery and
Finally
just came back to the Teardrop. Into the Teardrop after a lot of traffic and freezing rain. But we barely made it into our site in time. Went out to eat at a brewery. Got all backed into the campsite, and it's getting warm in here. Got the heater going. It was nice and cozy in the Teardrop, especially when it got warm. We had some nice lighting and just plenty of space for us to hang out. Eventually we converted it to the bed, and then you just basically have a bed with a little space, and we watched a movie. Then we went to sleep. Next morning got up at 6 a.m. and we were headed out on the road with the trailer. We had a 2.5-hour drive to get to Beech Mountain and stopped at Chick-fil-A, but we made it there at about 9 o'clock, about right when they opened, and got ready in the car.
Smile!
The drive there was pretty rainy, but it stopped raining by the time we got there, but the fog was pretty intense. And so apparently there's a great view, but there was so much fog. So this is another Google Earth image showing Beech Mountain. It shows what it looks like in the summer, and it's at 5,500 feet. Beech Mountain's actually the tallest ski resort on the East Coast. You can look that up. But as you can see here, we really didn't get to see much of the view. There was so much fog that you could hardly see 20 feet in front of you. John got here, met up with us, and so we started taking to the slopes, and we had a great time, and the snow was nice and powdery, and it even started snowing on us. It was kind of sleeting, but eventually that sleet turned to snow, and that was a ton of fun. It was really a good experience to get some East Coast powder, and the snow really started coming down, and at that point we were thinking, oh crap, the trailer's here, driving down those windy roads is gonna be a pain, to put it lightly, and we don't want to get stuck, so we hopped in the car to go to the campsite.
Driving the trailer back to camp in the snow. Say hi. Say hi. Big turn.
Testing the lights.
Looks pretty out.
After taking it slow with the trailer, we finally made it to our campsite when we were allowed to check in, and it's called Grandfather Campground, about 30 minutes from Beech. On the way back, we stopped at Dunn's Deli to get a quick lunch, cheaper than on the mountain, and then hopped back on the road where it was snowing. The drive back up wasn't too bad because my car has all-wheel drive and we didn't have the trailer, so felt a lot more comfortable going up those windy roads. Even though it was snowing, it was just nice to not have the trailer. It's a video! Our day passes only went till 5 p.m., so After our last run, we took the lift up to the top of the mountain where they have Beech Mountain Brewing Company. They have this little yurt thing that has a bar and some snacks, and so we went up there, had a little happy hour, and we had a beer and chilled up there a while. Soon after that, it became dark, and so we had our last run down the mountain, which was very hazy and foggy. On the way back, we drove through Banner Elk, which is a nice little downtown right near there. Once we got back to the campsite, we started dinner. Actually, we went to Food Line to get food. Got sausages and vegetables cooking in there, and had a little wine. Right now, we've got dinner cooking. We have brats, foil packs, and we are boiling some water to make mixed vegetables. Drinking some wine. We've got a table right here. We're right next to the bathhouse and showers, and Jess is in the Teardrop.
I'm making it cozy in here.
Cool.
I'll show you when I'm done.
Oh, look at it when you're done. So there's Jess in the doorway. We're right across the street from some stores, so we're in the city. And we've got a fire going right over there, so just cooking some dinner. Side of the Teardrop with the window open. You can see Jess through there. And kind of see the bed as she's transforming it into a table for us to eat, because it's kind of raining right now. You can see her doing it in there. She's spinning the table on. Jess did get it nice and cozy in here, so finished cooking dinner. We had brats and peppers, and then a plate of mixed vegetables with wine and buns, and it was delicious. After that, we played a little bit of cards, but very shortly after Jess fell asleep. Next morning, we woke up, and the weather was nice finally, clear skies, and it had totally stopped raining. Blue skies, we could see all these mountains that we couldn't see before. And so here's a tour of the trailer. So we packed up the campsite and left, went about a mile down the road to Grand View Restaurant for some brunch.
Get the view. We're at Grand View. How do you think the trip went?
Successful. Yeah, it's cold and raining the whole time pretty much until today where it's perfectly clear out.
Today is gorgeous. And we're leaving, sadly. We'll have to come back to see the view from the top.
Yep, we'll do it again. Now we're just gonna get good breakfast, head back to Hot. Then to Raleigh.
Cheers.